Hi guys. Welcome. And if you've made it in here yet, those of you who have sent a text. But I'm a little tired, but we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. Got the twins coming later, so not that you guys care, but an explanation. Just been super tired working 6 days a week at the other job. That will stop next week, so I'm super excited about that. Now, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put down my amethyst. For those of you who don't know, just a little catch up, amethyst does help you in the protection aspects of keeping negativity away. How I recharge it is every full moon, I put it in the window for the full moon, even if the moon's not out, even if it's backed by clouds, won't matter. It still protects you. Okay, you can keep any size you want. My grandson Gabe calls this one shiny. This one is his. It spoke to him and called him shiny. You can wear it as jewelry. You can wear, any kind of amethyst. As you can see, amethyst acts like it's my best friend. And it is. I'm not gonna. And just in case you were wondering, I also have I have a citrine stone as well. This one actually is pure citrine. You can see that it has rough edges. Come up out of the ground. A kitty cat gave it to me. And the citrine actually talks to the amethyst. Okay, so let's say you have somebody in your life that you may want to know what they're saying. And by the way, if you happen to watch this one person that's going to say, all she ever does is give me stones. No, that is not it. Okay, now, I'm not touching that though. I'm not saying who, or when, or how, or why. All right, so this stone talks to this stone, and you can kind of like get in their head, I guess, if you want to, if you're meant to, if you're gifted and they allow you to do that. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with dreams. And the reason why I'm starting out this week with dreams is because I can't seem to stop that. Not that I really want to stop dreams, but that's all I seem to be doing. I go to sleep and boom, it's insane. The card I pulled out for the dreams, though, is a little bit, yes, it's about dreams, but it's the daydream card. It's a different kind of dream. Imagination, and technically these imaginations can be real gifted schemes. Allow your mind to wander, and I've got a few people I think is trying to figure out how to get in here right this minute. Allow your mind to wander, again, which that can lead into the meditation part where you can get the part where you find out what's coming in, and then quiet time. Okay, so again, meditation. This is going to be one of those next 7 days. I will be doing each. I do it signs. So I do it by signs, but I also do it by like air, fire, earth, water. I do it in that respects until, we get a little bit further into this. So that being said, it's okay to allow yourself I have a few that aren't going to make it. All right, now, Charmaine, they actually had me approve that message. I don't know why. Okay, so the next card we have is the Hidden Realm. Yo, mama, what's up? All right, so we have the Dreamwalker for the Hidden Realm. Okay, this is dreams, the collective good illusions. We were just talking about dreams. You can always go back and re-listen to it if you want to, but dreams will be a subject this week in more ways than one. Okay, now, that being said, I feel like this is one of those cards where you should probably read the most important part that comes with it, because I could just give you the highlights, but I don't necessarily think that's the best thing to do here with this. Dreamwalker, definitely your ally. We're upright. All right. Also, it says dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are two kinds of dreams. Those that we dream for ourselves, which are usually small dreams. Not everybody goes small. Some people just naturally go big or go home. Okay, but it says, and then there is those of the divine. Okay, one, yes, we have mostly pre-agreed to just about every dream that we have going on. There are free will. The free will ones are usually got the best things tied into it. That's for another discussion. However, it says, Spirit has a dream for you that is yours alone, and all you need to do is ask, and it will unfold like magic. Okay, that's because that's showing a sign of trust. Okay? Also, you should be, when you ask, is this the dream for me, that serves the greater dream? The most beautiful vision of your life serves the highest good for others too. Just the act of asking will immediately provide the answers. And if you say, it's going to rain later. If you say, welcome to the other person that came in. If you happen to say all of those things, all right, but you say, wait a minute, I didn't get that answer. Could you give it to me again? They will. They will. So just, if you're like, I'm unsure of that. Yeah, Shay. Oh, yep. Hey, it's going to rain. I've never been unhonest about the brain still gets a little crazy whenever that happens. All right. The next one I promise I've got love cards and I've got money cards and I've got all this stuff. I've got everything thrown into this next 7 days. Okay, now, the next one is the Lightworker Oracle. And I'm still kind of in the same, realm here for a minute. So please bear with me till I get to the parts that you seem, you want. All right, karmic clearing. Okay. Now, we were just talking about dreams from the hidden realm. The hidden realm is basically stuff you can or cannot see. Mostly it's what you don't see. But nevertheless, it's still happening underneath everything, like synchronicity. The synchronicity comes in when you do notice it. Okay, so karmic clearing. So that kind of just sounds like exactly what that says. Okay, there's some kind of karma that is coming to a close that you want it to, because that means that now we get to have this new cycle that's being promised, this brand new cycle. Okay, and we'll come back to that, but these all like play into each other this week. It's crazy. You will be receiving divine notice that karmic clearing is taking place through a combination of your own efforts and spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It is time for all wounds to be released once and for all. Now, I kind of, hope or would like to say that we only have one set of karma, but unfortunately that's not true. But for this, yes. Okay, so we get to move on into different things. Some of us, in Akashic Records, I have 2 things that I'm supposed to do with my life. Okay, one is divine order, and another one is divine knowledge. Order Ragul. I think it's Ragul. Divine order is Archangel Ragul, and nope, divine power. Right. So that key away. And divine power is Archangel Michael. So in my lifetime, I started those out at 27 and I think 22, the order. Those are steadily need to increase. That's something that we'll get to. I'll have a link at some point put below once she gets her website ready for a person that does Akashic Records. So you guys will be able to go in and clear out any karmic things from this lifetime, and especially so you don't take it into another. All right, now, compassion. Again, this is also another thing. I'm not going to tell you where it comes in, but it does come in. Archangel Zedekiel. It says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay, so God made us human, so we are judgmental people, or without passion sometimes. Compassion, sorry. Without compassion sometimes. All I can say about that is the more you let that go, the more you say, you know what, I didn't forgive for you, I forgave for me, it becomes better. Great news, ladies. Great news. And gentlemen, if you happen to get to this part, rock bottom, there's no place left to go but up. Hey, girl, there is no No place left to go but up. Now, we're getting to the money part here in a minute. But if you're going to have an angel, have your back. Have your back. Any day of the week, hands down, no matter what you're asking for. Doesn't matter what you're asking for, because if this angel doesn't have your back, there isn't going to maybe be a tomorrow. This is your guardian angel. All right, so there's going to be things that happen that are so totally unexpected. But as long as our guardian angel, as long as our guardian angel has our back, we will be open and available for business every day going forward. Now, one more before we get to the money, baby. All right. Expectations. Okay. Well, it sort of looks like she's kind of choking that goose or that dove, but I hope she don't, because I'm thinking that would end up with some karmic debt. All right. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. And I'm pretty sure we can all say yes. Yes. Money, money, money. Who in this room right now is hoping they get a windfall soon? Who is waiting for a windfall? Who would like that to be yesterday? Well, I can't give it to you from yesterday. But an increase in abundance. Money, money, money. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Yep, bingo. Some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you in support your life purpose, your health, and your charitable work. On that card, on that note, because it said life purpose, I'm going to actually draw a card from the life purpose cards. Now, keep in mind, this is only for the next 7 days, but I do readings that really don't involve 7 days. It really involves like the pushing forward of going forward in your life, knowing how to get something, attract it, keep it. So for those of you who really pay attention, I give out some helpful hints. Oops, well, let's do this one because it wants to flip out. Artist. How creative can you get? You know what? I can factually tell you, and I'm not going to share it because the reason why I'm not going to be sharing what I wrote is because it goes in the very beginning of my book. Kind of like, and then. Okay, this is what happens and then. Okay, I know, bingo again, baby. All right, now, engaging in artistic activities, I can't tell you. Like, I could probably send it to you to read because it's, like, very intriguing. They helped me again. But if I say it on here, then I'm opening it up to other people to be able to do it. All right, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. All right. Let's get her done. Do you need to ask somebody in heaven? Look, figure out what you want to do and then ask somebody that's in heaven that you know was very successful. Maybe not Uncle Brian or Barry. Okay, let's not ask them because maybe they were not successful. But Shakespeare or anybody that was in heaven, Elvis, anybody that was successful. Now, depends on what you want to ask Elvis, but you get my point. All right. The next one that has to do with money is the Two of Action. All right. It says, trust in your ability to make excellent choices. Here we are again. There's opportunities all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be a time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career. Sugar daddy. Or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. Okay, usually I'm a big person about the small issues. You forget toilet paper, you are going back to the store. Okay, this card though is saying that in the broad strokes this time is the answer to your small strokes. Makes sense? Of course, she has a friend, And there's probably a friend that you need to talk to as well. Okay, but these 2 cards tell me that there's money out there. There's money out there waiting to be had, ladies and gentlemen. Money, 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 money. Some owed, others made. Some earned, no matter how you had to earn it. Just waiting on it. Now, we'll ask about your sugar daddy, Miss Maria, if that's what you want to know. But somehow I think maybe you might want to know, like, other things. Hey, I'm willing to ask. All right, we talked about this new cycle, which means some kind of karmic, again, it's coming to an end. Saturn and Pluto play a part in that. So just let you know that they are still retrograde, but they are playing a very large part in the bringing down of a lot of things that's going on. And as things go down, the good people, such as us, get a rise up. Okay, sometimes it takes a little longer. All right. This is in the challenge, and this is a pay it forward. Now, this could be a pay it forward that you're supposed to do, or a pay it forward that someone's going to do for you. Welcome. If everybody hasn't, hi, darling. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button and the bell, please do so. Make sure you hit the like button as well. That also works in good favor. If you like it, yes. Even if you don't like it and you're my friend, you will. But I'm just saying. No pressure. No pressure. All right. We all need a rest. Just about everybody is talking about how tired everybody is. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, I think I've said that about 2,000 times. Not an exaggeration. In a minute, you're going to find out how come I've been so insistent when I've been like pushing some of these cards. All right, now, because I'm going to kind of stop in a spot here and go on to the love and then come back to the tarot cards. All right, High Priestess. This is in the passing, but as everybody knows, you should already be following your intuition. That should be like a gut reaction. Maybe your intuition was a little bit stronger than it was. Sometimes people get around full moon, they get more intuitive. Well, now we're just about, the 30th is new moon. New moon, as we talk about, is things that you want to bring in. And anybody who wants to talk, can go ahead and do so. I'm up to 5 now, which is not the most, but truly good. All right, so a great idea is on its way in. And you're going to notice that this has a lot of, look at the greenery. Come on, guys. All right. May have challenges. For instance, if you're due money, there may be some challenges between here and there until you get it. The answer is, though, you're going to get it because you're going to come up with this idea that brings way more rewards in than the challenges. Okay? Now, that being said, I'm going to stop right there because the next one is like the future card, 3 to 6 months. So I want to read the romance cards before I actually move on to that. And I think you're going to figure out why here in a minute. All right. Love card. Sorry. I don't know where that blue came from a little bit ago. I asked for Michael, so maybe that's it. All right. Surround yourself with nature, and you will feel a greater sense of well-being. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. It will awaken the sensual magic within you. It's very pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. And Miss Maria down there better be careful because she's got herself a to-be hurricane on the way. Hubba. All right. Don't worry, there's plenty more hubbas. All right. Again, with a love card, this kind of reminds me of hippie chicks. If I could put my toe up here, I'd show you. My big toe has daisies on it. Favorite flower. This is for relationships right now. Next 7 days. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Look, when we get involved in a relationship, the things that attract us to a person most of the time then become a pain in our arse later on. Okay? So what you have to do is when, gotcha, better not come that way about the middle of September because I'm going to be at the beach down that way. People, look, if you're writing a list about love, please include this sentence, that they want you faults and all, and you want them faults and all. Okay, that person's going to have faults. There's going to be, we're all human. We make mistakes. Okay, but if we can stand or tolerate faults and all, then we're doing good. Then now, when the trouble gets here, and I promise I got a card for that. When the trouble gets here, we'll be like, okay, wait a minute. Let's sit down and talk about this for a little bit. Here's some more of that hubba hubba. Passion. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There could be some really good sex that comes on this week. Woohoo. Now, maybe the ladies and the gentlemen that read this may or may not get any. However, let's just throw passion out on, well, yes, as long as the air conditioner works good. All right, very soon. This is in the challenge, though, and there's a reason for this. I just need for y'all to bear with me still for another second. All right, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, that involves new moon is all about bringing in what you want. Okay, like you want new things on the way in. You want like a relationship. You want what do you want? You want this money that's supposed to be yours? Also, in it, make sure you say, the dream, is this the greater dream for the greater good? Okay? You got to be thinking about other people when you're doing it. That's how we get it faster. Sorry, but that's how it's done. All right, religious factors. There you go. Very good. All right, now, so are we still concerned with religious factors in this day and age? Actually, I believe we are. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. These two things are almost one these days. A lot of religious people that don't necessarily want to go there, but it is. Okay? But there's still some religious upbringings in us. For instance, you have no idea what my parents convinced me that sex was. Okay? You have no idea what was going to rain down on me. Guess what? I'm still here. I've had sex a lot. All right. Trust. Now, this is in the passing, but we should always have faith because love is the most important thing. It's the very most important thing. We also have to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I bet you a bottom dollar to a quarter that they put this person someplace where they think you're not looking. What? You're not looking there? Right. Well, the first time could have been painful, but we're not going there. They tell you all kinds of stuff. They don't, as girls, they don't want us to get pregnant. Okay, so we had passion as the first card, and we have chemistry as the sixth card. All right, so if we're looking where we don't normally look, or what? Chemistry. Oh, passion. Where it at? Well, look, hang on. The chemistry aspect of it that makes the passion work well, also there is hiding. You're right. That's because your person's not ready yet. What we don't understand is that, the universe does, I know, where could that little man be? Yes. All right. And the reason why I said it that way was because, well, if your bed's clean, it's supposed to help bring in love into your, it for sure is. That and 2 pink candles and perhaps some real, like a nice couple, make one of you and what you want your person to look like and put them up in the bedroom and boom, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Sorry. All right, now back on track. Back on track. Gosh, you gotta stop. You gotta stop distracting me. Okay, now. You deserve love is under attitude. Well, we all believe that. We should all believe that. We're all great people. We're all wonderful people. We've, light worker, indigo, we've done our part. When are we going to get it? You what? There's red flags right now in our love lives. They're not ready for us yet. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because they're busy dealing with things as well. They're separated from us. Okay, most of us. Now, here's why I'm saying this, is because they have other things going on where things got in the way. I know, I like to do it upright. If you're going to do it, if you're going to bring it, you better bring it right. Okay, so separation. Okay, it's so funny because there's an angel that's going 10 degrees of separation, just like this, 10 degrees of separation. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. They're like, do it just like that, 10 degrees of separation. I'm like, all right. Okay, but separation. Hey, that angel came in for somebody. All right. I know, 10 degrees of separation. You know, that could be important, the 10 degrees, but I guess only if we know it, right? So a lot of us, you know, maybe they're in a marriage, maybe they've got things going on, maybe they're helping with a child. I know, they're so crazy. I love them. They're so crazy. They like help me in so many ways. Okay, the reason why I went down the romantic path and the reason why I emphasized some of the things that I emphasized was because we have this little puppy right here in the 3 to 6 months. What is this, you say? The devil. And why am I so concerned about that devil? Because some of us are on the path that we're not paying attention. We're not paying attention. We're not paying attention to the fact of the great idea that's going to come in. We're not paying attention to the fact that maybe, you know, our true love is different than what we usually pick. You know, this can be anything. Guys, I want to say something right here, and I can't. Okay. But while you're watching your back, okay, what I need you to do is also watch somebody's front. No, right? I'm not telling you to go low. Go high. When they go low, you go high. All right, now, don't, Maria. Just don't. Okay, the devil. 3 to 6 months. Reminds me of man boobs. I'm not going there either. Okay. All right, now, don't even get me started about man boobs. All right, back on track. The devil. So we're going to start to change. We're going to start to change the way we're looking at things. We're going to start looking under rocks if we have to look under rocks. By the way, I was just watching the news, and I really think this is important. And I know you might not think dung and the scarab beetle is important, okay? But right now, they are, which is crap. Dung is crap, okay? Doesn't matter what kind of crap, it's just crap. Somebody put the crap emoji up. All right, that being said, the scarab beetle puts their egg that they're going to give birth to, and they wrap it up, they roll it down this hill. Dung is poop. Good girl, Maria. They're rolling it in this poop because, I mean, come on, who really is going to like tear apart some poop, right? Okay, so that's their form of protection. A scarab beetle, it's their form of protection. Sometimes we have to look where we least expect it, okay? And I think this comes in, I think it's very appropriate. So right now they're saying that if you see rolls of dung going down the hill, don't squash it. Just know that there is a scarab beetle behind it, and there is a little itty bitty egg inside of it, and they're trying to hide it underground so it will be born one day. Now, no, it's a fertilized egg. It's an egg that they have hidden there. We're not doing anything to the dung. We learned so much out of here, guys. All right. This has a couple different meanings. It can be a reunion. It can also be about when you were children. It could be about somebody coming back from your childhood. It could also be, like I said, the reunion. Maybe some of you have class reunions this week. Most of those are over, but maybe not. Maybe you have to go talk to your cousins, or you know that dude. Okay. This fire sign dude, he's last. Some of you are looking for fire signs. Oh, or a birthday of 1/1. Now, we were talking about all that passion, wasn't we? What's this? What's wands? All about passion. Gosh, I saved the best stuff for last. That's Aquarian. You could have fire rising or fire moon. That what you want? You want a 211? A 211 is not a king of wands. Only a 1/1 is. And a queen of wands is only a 1/2. They're the only two cards in the love cards book that is assigned to just this card. All right, that being said, some of us are looking for fire signs. Some of them are just looking for passionate people. But this is who you want your reunion with, 2/1? Wait a minute. Isn't that 2/1 maybe? Ooh. So that could be interesting. I'm super. No. I mean, it could be a fire sign. It could be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius. 1/1 is Capricorn. That's right. So that's why they throw things in there. That's where they tease you sometimes. Because they just put things where we'd least look for them. I mean, that's about all I can say out of that. All right, that being said, anybody have a question? I am going to do everyone's sign, but everybody gets to always ask a question. So anybody that wants to go ahead, please go ahead. Men or Capricorns? You got me on that one. Spirit, right. But then again, what are you supposed to do? Get out in nature so you can recharge your batteries. Being where you live now, I'm sure there's all kinds of nature, girl. Mm-hmm. Because, Maria, do you want to answer that? Right. Find a spot that's comfy. But as you know, I don't never want anybody else to get hurt. Make it someplace where you can meditate. I can show. By the way, they asked me if I could show them. But she's a friend of mine. Do I have to say anything else? Well, that could be 11-7. All right, you're the king of clubs. All right, king of clubs is always searching for their highest best. So while you think this is your highest good, the universe could be telling you no, 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 no. Okay, so the master of knowledge. All right, fire male signs or Leos, although I am not going to repeat on here because I'm sure I'm going to end up with a Leo in here. Hence my win. Oh, yeah. Well, did I ever tell you divine timing, Miss Charmaine? Because if that's the case, you know how that works. Anyway, one at a time, ladies. All right, now, Michelle, the master of knowledge. Okay, so this can be found in all types of professions. So, you know, the universe. Yes. Let me deal with Michelle. Let me get to Michelle. Miss Michelle. Miss Charmaine, we know how we're fixing you with that department. We know that already. But that's what they do. They move to the places that are safe. Everything that, just like the Windows update. Okay, the Windows update fixed everything in the computer that was hard. And anything that was easy in your computer, it took and just kind of went like buck wild on it. Okay, Saturn and Pluto. Right, Saturn and Pluto are the managers of all things big, really. Okay, so that being said, they are taking over. So what was safe previously, not safe anymore. They're moving into different directions. They're pushing them in that direction. And as far as you go, Miss Michelle, it is a new challenge. If it's a challenge you want to take on. Sometimes they can be so scary that you don't want to take it on. I mean, just honestly, let's just bring it out there. Depends on what you look like. It really does. If you're a pretty woman, maybe there are some challenges you don't want to take on. But if you're in the mood to really, care about things, and there's somehow you can get out there without it being a factor that you're a pretty woman, then yeah, go for it. Do never endanger yourself, not on purpose. Ever, ladies. So, Miss Michelle, I think that you're pretty much searching for, in a past lifetime, you were the Queen of Clubs. And I think that you're searching, you're searching for a Leo. That is like your person. Like, your intuition, has traveled with you, brought with you. You still know these things. And so that you're searching for a Leo, either a Leo rising or a Leo moon as well. But you're searching for that and you know it. And it's really funny because every relationship we have takes us to that point. Takes us to the point of maybe you'll get involved with a couple fills. I know, that's what I said I'm going to have to do. Well, no, you don't have to try to find them. They just happen to come to you, and you could have 15 men come to you, and you'll only pick the one that's probably Leo, and you don't even know it. It's your soul. It's deep inside of you. It's engraved in there. So it's funny. The more intuitive you get, which, by the way, that's where we're supposed to be going, the more intuitive and gifted you get, the more you're going to go that way. Miss Charmaine, let's check and see if it'll tell me when you're going to get yourself a piece of hot cross bun. Well, the card that flew out is the Lovers. So this actually could tell me a little bit of, it might not be till June. It may mean you have a choice. Hey, you could have had some hot cross buns. It just wasn't those buns you wanted. Victory. Again with a 6. Not June for you, Maria. Okay. This could be 6 days to 6 weeks. I still don't see it being that quick. I think you're going to end up moving to another state before that happens. Without giving up too much information, I think you know when that's. All right. Obviously, I touched on something. V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. And it doesn't, well, it helps immensely if they're just falling out. All right, Miss Maria. Hey, somebody was about to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, even if it was through a series of events. And by the way, your fella is a male air sign. But not for 3 to 6 months. I'm just throwing it out there. Well, it's got illusion and deception here. It's in the challenge. There's something that's going on around this. It's in transformation mode. Now, you may see this person or hear from this person. Well, for her, I think that she may want to go down that road. Yep, stock up on batteries, baby. I made the mistake and got one without batteries. Now, am I dumb or what? Well, look, I promise you, chemistry, passion, look, all these things are going to come in, ladies. Let's try not to, let's try not to get too worried about it. But for Miss Maria, King of Air, maybe she'll have some before then. I just think this King of Air is going to bring her stability. And maybe a new job. So I'm not going to say who I think this person is, but I think that person's Gemini. I think. If I get my book out, I might remember, but anyway, so transformation. Don't, Charmaine. You're going to make us, he's a Sag. Okay. Are you sure? Now I have to get my book out. There you go. Miss Michelle will tell you, because I'm saying it all the time. They can come to us. Hang on. Here we go. You're right, he is. He's a Sag. It's the same person. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Yeah. Michelle is, she's my girl. She's got my fairies back, her fairies back. Yeah. So somewhere in that, I think, is where you can get your King of Air. So yeah. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. But yes. So does anybody else? There looks like there's... Right, and that's because they're opposites. This guy is a really great guy. So, I can't, I don't divulge what was said in privacy, but it's a really good guy. It's rare. There's two kinds of Geminis. The kinds that have their head screwed on right. Please don't go there, ladies. The kind that has their head screwed on right, and the kind that is just ditzy. I know who he is. I just didn't want to put all that in there. They were all rooting for you, girl. I told you it's an air sign. It's not a Sag. She's like, before we go anywhere, I'm just making this clear. All right. Audrey, you still in here? She might have left. You can ask a question. I knew there was someone else in here. Michelle's sorry he's married. Maria. He's a very good friend of her. Go you! You let me know when, where, how, and why, and I'll be down to visit. I know. Tigers, go ahead. And in it, make sure you put your birthday in it for me. Can I get your birthday? You don't have to give me your name or anything. I just need your birthday. Are you worried to give me your birthday? I mean, do I need the year? No. I don't care what the year is. I mean, I really don't think anybody's going to notice it. Not when there's a hurricane coming. I'm already going to the beach in Florida. But I will be down. What's your birthday, Tigress? I'll send you a text and tell you. Thank you. I'm an Aquarian myself. Maria's Aquarian. I know, I said you. 125. You are the Two of Diamonds. Okay. Hugh Grant was a Two of Diamonds. The Wheeler Dealer card. You would make a good car salesman. I'm just telling you. For love and money. All right, now, that being said, Tigress, I'm 128. All right. I have a pay it forward. Now, as strange as that seems, I see romance here. I also have unfounded fears passing. So I see you have either just taken like a course, like you've gotten over a hump of some sort, perhaps. It's an illusion of being trapped. That much I will say. And I see a business, a stable business, through stability and partnership, but that's in the challenge, so that's going to take a little bit. Do have romance. Not quite sure what this ends person's birthday is. Could they be water? Yeah. But I do see some romance. I have good news in on the way. Let me see. Let me look at the cards. Let me look at the romance cards, okay? Flirt. Do you flirt with this person, Tigress? Because that's a necessity. Even if it's just a little bit of flirting. Ooh, I see a trip. There was red flags. You do realize, okay, I'm going to tell you this, right? But then I also have a butt that's going to follow it. They'll tell you I'm queen of the butts. And here's why I'm the queen of the butts. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you. Okay, I have the true love card. All right, so I think in your heart of hearts, you know that this is like one of the people for you. You're still pretty young, so what I want to say is there could be some things that happen that sort of takes you away in that direction for a little bit. Am I saying that that's completely going to happen? No. But I'm saying that it's a strong likelihood that there could be some form of it. So, yes, this person is your true love. Give your relationship a chance. Sometimes we get more than what? Form of what? True love? That's better than a soulmate. Is that what you're asking me? Well, I mean, like something could interfere. Simply because, now I could be completely wrong on that department, and I'm going to go ahead and say that. Because true love, some of us do find them immediately. Technically, it could be anything, because I have some deception. And I want to say this. I think one of you is going to have your head turned by somebody else in the next 3 to 6 months. And when an Aquarian usually makes up their mind that they want something or someone, they usually they get it. Okay. But an Aquarian can bore if they're not entertaining enough. Okay, so that being said, red flags are over. It says give your relationship a chance. Now, don't express love yet. Flirt, flirt, flirt. Flirt, flirt, flirt. Okay, and I see some form of a trip that's going to be just like a honeymoon. So if you haven't had sex yet, you will. It'll be just like a honeymoon. All right, and it is a past life relationship. Well, this could be that they like someone else. It could be that maybe they like you, but no, I'm not saying that. Do you know what his birthday is? Yeah, I'm not saying he's shady. I'm just saying that we're human. Can you give me his birthday? You don't have to give me the year. Born in July. So he could either be a Leo or a Cancer, which I said could be a water sign. Hang on here. Let me see if I can get these picked up. And because I have water. Okay, and I think he's probably a little younger than you. I could be wrong on that. He might just look younger. Now, I see a great business through a partnership here or marriage, but it's in the challenge. So this tells me that something is going to interfere here. Does he look younger? Does he use eye cream? Some part of him is younger. He could even play younger. He could even like go out and do things that maybe a person his age wouldn't go do. But you got good news on the way in. You're not trapped. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So either he has a commitment to someone else and cannot give you what you want right now. That seems more likely what's going on. Or, I never act my age. Or, for whatever reason, he just doesn't want to tell you. And he will. Right. You're going to get eventually what you want. Now, a little taste of it could come in. But, because you're so young, and I know I keep repeating that, and I'm not knocking your age. I'm not, I promise. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, by the way, and the bell. You'll know when I do these lives. I believe that he is ready for a relationship. I need to find out his birthday. And what scares me is the fact that you don't know it yet. Like maybe he just doesn't want to tell you what it is. There is something he's hiding. So the deception part probably plays out very well. Hang in there, though. No, I don't think I said it was an old connection. A past life relationship connection. That means in another soul lifetime. So you guys agreed to come into this lifetime to take care of some karma. Now, is it good karma, bad karma? I won't know until you get his birthday. And that's the case. You hit the subscribe button and the bell. You'll be able to come on back, and we can address the situation again. Okay? Audra must have left us. You're very welcome. I want everybody to have a wonderful rest of the evening. Thank you for joining me. I have to go get my twin grandsons now. And I'm glad you all had a good time. I had to approve quite a few things. You're very welcome. I really appreciate you coming in. This is how I get new subscribers. All right. Loves, hugs, and kisses. Many blessings. And I will be back with each person. You're welcome. Maria says, come back, Tigress. I want updates. See, this is the problem. We get involved, and then we want to know so we can help. Because it's all about experience. We can't learn anybody's lessons, but we can at least give our information. Yep. We can help. I promise. I promise. All right. Many blessings. You guys have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I will be back this week to do everyone's thing, and I'll be back to do a live again. So I'll let you know. Night.